Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I am here today to share with you guys my first Beebeecraft design team project for this month. So, and I'll have several because I got a lot of stuff from Beebeecrafts. But let me show you the things that I was working with today. So I showed you guys this faux leather in my reveal video, which all the links for everything that I'll be using over the next 3 videos are on that video. So each time I do a video, I'm not going to re-add all of those in the description box, but I will link the video that has the links to everything in the description box, which is my reveal video. So I don't usually do mermaid, but I've really been having fun kind of playing around with faux leathers and stuff. So I did see this on their website and I was like, well, let me give it a try. And there's some really pretty sheets in here. And you guys can, again, go back to that video if you want to see it sheet by sheet. I'll link that video in the description box. So that's the first thing that I was playing around with. And then I also picked up these really super cute bubblegum beads from Beebeecrafts as well. So I did do a couple projects with these. Super cute. And I want to say they're 10 millimeter, but it'll tell you because I'll link that video that has the link to this item in it. So if you are interested in purchasing these, they're super pretty in pastel colors. I love them. So let's just jump right in and I'll show you guys the items that I created. Excuse me. So I did decide to do some more of these laminated envelopes, which are so cute. And I did go ahead and I don't have a die for the mermaid bow, but I was able to figure it out on my own by just using a regular bow die that I have. So I went ahead and cut that out and created it. So I do have a tutorial already existing for how to create these laminated envelopes, so I'll link that in the description box, and then we'll make one of these bows together at the end. I did go ahead and add a snap button, and I did go ahead and put really super pretty glitter in there, which this is a mix of 2 different glitters that I have, and I just put that in the pocket and I laminated. This is a 5 millimeter Scotch laminating sheet, so definitely these are super fun to work with and to laminate sequins in. So super fun. And of course I just added that bow right there. So that'll be super cute to send somebody something in. And then here's the next one, which this is my favorite. I love, blue is my favorite color. So I was definitely drawn to this one. So of course I just did that same thing. And I did use faux leather to seal it up. Definitely wouldn't recommend paper. So the bow will stay together. And then I just put some different glitter in this one, which is so cute. The colors happen to be very mermaid, and so I really love that. So I used that glitter for that one. And then let me show you the last one. And then here's the last one. So you get multiple sheets of different patterns of like mermaid scales, if you want to call it that. There was like 4 or 5 in there along with a couple other sheets. I think in total there was like 10. So you get a really good amount for the price. And then there's the glitter that I used back there. Super sparkly and pretty. So I love those, and I'll definitely use those to send to some friends or something in a swap. I did make some extras just to have some on hand to use on a different project, but I love how they came out, and it's pretty easy to make with just a regular bow die that you may have in your stash. So I just made a couple of extras. Excuse me. The next thing that I did was I made these really cute keychains using the faux leather that came in that pack that I just showed you. This is one of the pieces as well. I did put a cute little cabochon in the center that's like a seashell, and then I just put a little pearl on top, and then I just added it to faux leather, and I backed it front, and because on the inside of most faux leathers it's either like felt, or this one had not felt, what's the other word I'm looking for? I can't think of it right now, but it's a different kind of material on the inside of some of the bows, but it's always plain. So that's why I did 2 heart cutouts, and then I just glued them together with hot glue, and then I added a pretty little bow. Now, I do have a tool and a kit that comes with that. I'll link this. This is my own from my own stash or whatever. But they do have this tool available on BB Crafts. So this is what it looks like, and I think theirs is pretty similar, and you get the little clasp and it comes with a ring, and I do believe you get 3 different colors as well, but I'll link their product in my description box, because I saw it at the last minute and I was like, oh no, and I had already picked all my stuff and already placed my order or whatever. But definitely they do have that, and that's what creates this, and it has a little key loop on there. So what a cute little keychain. I think that's super cute. I made it a different way, and I took the bow off and I tried it this way because I like it better this way. But super fun, and you just clamp it down on there, and it has little teeth in there so that it won't come off. And I mean, you have to give it a really firm press to get it down onto whatever you're going to use. I don't think this is meant to be used on paper at all. This would be like for faux leather or some, some sort of material. But love how that came out. Super cute. And then here's the second one that I did, which again, I had this bow on something else and I took it off and I was like, let me try something else. So this feels much more substantial and much more sturdy. And I was able to, really get this kind of clamped down in there so that I can create this cute little keychain. Adorable. All right. Now the last thing that I made was I was playing around with those bubblegum beads, and I wanted to also use a resin piece. So this is my my last name, first initial. So I just added that on there, and then I used some of those cute little bubblegum beads that I got from Beebeecraft. The one in the middle is from my own stash. You guys see my beads that are sitting on my desk all the time. So I just created that, and then I just did a resin with that alphabet one that everybody has, which by the way, on my last video, I am doing a giveaway, so you can get one of these if you're interested in doing the giveaway. So I just created that, and then I just added the W to hang, and I'm gonna definitely put this on my purse. It's so super cute, and I love how that came out. And I decided to use the quick dry because I wanted it to be in a pastel color to match the bubblegum beads that I have on here. And I love how that came out. And then I just used this cute little lobster clasp that I had in my stash to add on to there. And it turned out so super cute. And I can't wait to add that to my purse. And then here's the second one that I did. And again, for this particular style of keychain, I do have a tutorial on this as well, since I won't be doing a tutorial today. But I do have a tutorial on how to create these. So, and this cute little star, Anna gave this to me. Hey girl, so cute. I was like saving it for something really good to use it on. And then I just added a little bead in the center on that wire, a small little one. And then I just added another letter, and then I put a lobster clasp on this one as well. So definitely loving these bubblegum beads, because most of the ones I have are this size. So I'm glad to have some different sizes to play around with, because I love making these little fun little keychains. But how adorable is that? So stinking cute. So let's go ahead and this is the last thing we'll do together. I'll go ahead and show you how I created my mermaid bows. So if you have a bow similar to this, I can actually get 2 out of 1 piece of this, but you do need 2 tails. So let's go ahead and just do one together. Super fun. I think my hot glue is on. It is. So what I did was I went ahead and I just kind of cut this in half. And then you just need a little bit of hot glue. Set this aside. Now, obviously, it's not going to line up, but just make sure the bow itself is lined up. There's going to be that little bit of gap because I cut it in half. So then you have your piece that looks like this. You can use either side because we're going to put a piece across there, the faux, another piece of faux leather. So I think I like this side a little bit better with the color. So I'm going to use this side. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your tail and you're going to fold it in half. You could actually only use one if you wanted to and cut it in half just like how I did this. But then one side will be like canvas. That's the word I was looking for before. You'll have white on the back. And in my case, since I did something clear, that's why I didn't want to. But you could technically just cut this in half and do it that way. But I want it to have the pattern on both sides. So now we're going to glue this piece together as well. So I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue in the center there. And then I'm going to make sure you line it up really good. Make sure everything's nice and even before you press it down. All right, and then I'm going to just put a tad bit more glue on the inside of there. Isn't that pretty? That's a really pretty one. Love that. Then I'm just going to add a little bit more glue on the inside. Just a little bit. Just to make sure everything's all nice and sealed up. And then you can go ahead and press that down once it's all lined up. All right, and now we're going to attach this to this, just like that. Put a bit of hot glue. That was more than a bit. I'm probably going to burn my hand. Hope not. All right. Let me just lightly hold that. So you can see it's already formed into that cute little bow. Because there's tons of dies that do this. So if you have that, hey, go for that. But since I did not, I had to be creative. And then I'm just going to adhere this little piece of faux leather, which I think it's a little too wide. So let me trim that just a smidge. Oops. Hot glue string. Hold on. Let me trim it up just a little bit. Take off a little bit of that. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add the bow on there, and I decided to use a pink faux leather. But you get the gist. So super easy, just in case you don't have a mermaid die to make a mermaid bow. Easy peasy. All right, and then let me just trim these sides just a little bit. I love this one. This one's really super pretty. Love, 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 love. I love that my hot glue stays hot for several minutes after I take it off so I can... That is way too much glue. Ooh, hot. And I got glue strings. All right, and then just fold over your other side. I think you get it from here. But yeah, you can go ahead and make 2 out of 1, bow piece that you cut out, which is great. And again, you can decide if you want to cut your tail in half or if you want to cut out a second bow tail or whatever you want to call it. Hot glue everywhere. So there you go. And that's how I made those fun little mermaid bows, which turns out so cute, and I love how they look. These are really pretty, and like I said, I'm not that into mermaids, but this is super pretty. So that's how I did it. So thank you guys so much for stopping by to take a look at my projects today. I will link all the tutorials that I have that are regarding this, as well as the video that has all of the links to the products that I used. So you guys have a great Saturday, and I will talk to you guys all very soon. Bye.